Cheers. All primed and ready to go. So this is the boxes mocked up. As you can see, two nice rows. What I love about these tactics boxes, even though they're different sizes, they all actually match up perfectly. The corners and the edges, the bump stops, as you can see in between, they match up really well. And as you can see, they sit nicely on the frame. The good thing is they're spaced in between 1 and 2. So what I'm planning to do is make a simple kind of rectangle slide, obviously with middle bits to hold the boxes this way, to stop them coming this way. I did think to drop them in between, but you lose quite a lot of space like that, because as I say, over here then I have the space for the open rack. Okay, so we've cut our pieces for the first rack. I'll put the measurements up if anyone wants to follow. It's very simple. I'm literally going to pop rivet them together. I'm going to put some cross beams across, which are actually going to fix them down, because they, as I said earlier, they missed the channels, but I think I've worked out a solution for that. And obviously I'm planning on spraying these up actually with Hammerite, the hammered finish black. So I'll piece this together now, rivet it up so you can see how I've done it. They fit lovely and snug. And then I'll show you the solution that I've thought of to fix it to the roof. Okay guys and girls, so there it is. Sat down lovely. I wanted it flush, so what I actually did as well, something that is worth taking the extra time to do, I figured out where the rivets go in these lines. And as you can see, I've fitted the rivets so they go in the actual track of the roof rack, so it sits nice and flush. The boxes are perfectly tight together, look. So there's very little movement. I love, like I say, the reason I like these tactic boxes is they are identical and they butt together really well. I think they look really smart together. Obviously it's tight to the front, as you can see, and nice and snug at the back, so they fit in there perfectly. So that just gives, I think, you know, a real extra bit of security. They're still nice low profile boxes, and then the plan is to have an eye here, an eye here, and we run a strap over the top. So as you can see from low, they're going to look great when they are painted. As I say, I'm going to spray them black as well, so they match the roof rack, and they're going to look an integrated part. American Off-Road, speak to me about the pattern. Okay guys, so we used the Hammerite Direct to Rust metal paint, the hammered finish. This is the result. They're obviously drying now. I think they're going to look awesome. I'm so glad that I decided to paint them. Actually, there was a bit of me that was thinking to keep them silver, but they're going to blend perfect. So we painted the rails. This is them just dropped on the roof to see what they look like. I think they look incredible. I've been and bought the mounting brackets this morning. Well, how I'm going to make the mounting brackets. So we're ready to do that bit, and we'll get all this locked up and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I'm going to show you how these work with the channel. So basically you drop it into the channel. Obviously you can slide them along. I've actually prepared one here. So again, had to chop the bolts down. Managed to find these, trying to do all this one-handed. Really must improve my YouTube skills. So basically, as you can see, the slide's in there. So you just have to fiddle around a little bit, locate the hole, give it a twist, and it tightens itself up, as you can see. I mean, the reason I'm only going for 4 fixings, that's just finger tight, no other brackets on. And look, I mean, that moves the car. So plenty of fixing there. And then, like I say, I'll get the other 4 buttoned up, and we'll show you the finished product. Done. We've got our eyes in, so I'm going to have 2 straps on this box, these boxes, just because of the location, and also with it being in the middle. I just think it's probably, well, actually, to be honest, it's only because they didn't meet in the middle. This one's going to have a strap straight down the middle. But there we go, guys and girls. I am absolutely delighted with that job. From the beginning of the video, actually, I said that I was going to have a smaller box with the jerry can. I changed my mind. So basically what we're going to have is this duplicated. So it is a 60 and a 45 litre. So in total, we're going to have 210 litres, which, considering I've got a feeling this is cost, I would like to guess less than 1,000 dirhams, but I'll work out the exact cost and put it up there, obviously excluding labor. But for, even if it's 1,000 dirhams, I was going to order the Rome box from the US. Fantastic looking product, unbelievably made, you know, obviously a really, really nice solution with the hydraulic struts and super bulletproof. But only 95 litres and, like, you know, half the height. And the point for this is, you know, I want all of our camping gear in here. As I said, the main thing is we needed volume. So there we have it. What do you think, Mrs. Moody?
Ready to go?
So we went for our first successful night camping in the desert. Whoa! A little beast performed, Karen.